Really. Wow. Yes, it is. Wait, never mind. Put you didn't have. What the heck? No. Same. My God. Exaggerating. It's like enough. Make a soup. Okay. Yeah. And but I'm gonna wear and stuff. Guess we're gonna pasta. be right back. I just gotta go pee, okay? Okay, I just like. Anyway, let's just set this thing up. Only one feet. Bless you. Bless you. only ones there. Hi guys. Okay, so we have driven an additional 6 hours today to wind up in Niagara Falls, Canada, which is originally only about an hour from where I normally live. So it's kind of crazy that we drove 6 hours to wind up here. Tons of crazy things have been happening on this trip, but edited the beginning portion of this vlog on the way here, and I'm realizing just how long this vlog already is. So I'm going to conclude today's day right here, and we are heading out to dinner, back here to get changed, and straight to the Screaming Tunnel. So make sure you guys watch tomorrow's video, as a lot of you have been wanting me to go to the Screaming Tunnel, and the day has finally arrived. But on that note, we are starting. I am grumpy, and we are going to go grab some food. Remember, my love, do all things with kindness. And until tomorrow, I love you. That's right.
Good and happy together, CBS October 1st. Well, all right. The neighborhood. I'm gonna have some fun and happy together. I just never let alcohol like I have. Dude, same.
Wow. Hi, my angels. It's Haley Reese, and I know you guys are probably a little bit confused because last you saw me, it was dark, and we said we were heading to the Screaming Tunnel. Now, we didn't go to the Screaming Tunnel last night for 2 reasons. The first reason being it was so windy last night, you guys. We could hardly even walk to our car. Like, I wish that I was being like a drama queen, but I'm not at all. Like, thank goodness. But the second reason was, after like much thought, we kind of just thought that going to the Screaming Tunnel at night would really only be for one purpose, and that would be to light a match and hope that the little girl screams and blows it out. Now, if you guys know me, you know I'm not about playing any sort of like spiritual games.
I wouldn't want to light a match and wait for a little girl to
If
scream.
there is a little girl goes there that is afraid of matches, I never want to be the
Cannot
one to light
imagine
one
that.
and frighten her. So we
Girl
decided that
scream
instead we would get up bright
with
and
the
early, we
match
would head
lit up,
to the Screaming
or
Tunnel,
at least fire.
and we would explore it in the
And it's just gonna
daytime, see
blow
what
out when
parts
she
we get,
screams?
see what parts
No.
correlate with the video that I've done on it.
That's too
And so
scary.
that's why we're at today. If you have
I'm a
not
scaredy cat.
watched my
I ain't
Screaming
gonna
Tunnel
do that.
video, what are you doing? Go ahead, watch that video first, and then come on back here, because this is gonna make way
Wait
more
a
sense.
second.
Another major reason that we did not go out last night
I'm
was
gonna need to
because
check
we
that
did
video
not
again
see
because I think
Planet
I saw
Four.
something I
The
wasn't
bed and breakfast
supposed to see.
accommodations were amazing, but I was up all night jumping out of bed seeing things. So I'm gonna have Sarah tell you guys
You
what
would?
happened in that bed and
No,
breakfast.
I wouldn't do that. Like,
And,
that's too
okay,
scary.
so it works
For
for
me, that
us.
is too
Sarah,
scary.
take it away
No,
and
I
share
can't
it with
even.
us.
I can't even. Not this it.
She wants me, so she can show. Okay.
So you got
You're
scared
me.
because you're scared to stay in your own
Okay.
house.
So you're me.
So don't
My mom
lie
is
about
Sarah.
that. I don't like
This is
liars.
it.
No, I'm kidding. I know you're not scared. You're a boy, honestly. Boys don't get scared.
I'm sleeping right there. Well, not really sleeping.
Except for my brother.
I'm Sarah. If she hadn't turned and looked at me, I would have ran out of the room. So I looked like I was doing some sort of like chore. Yeah, and then she lays right back down, and she's asleep. So we're laying like that for like an hour. Or no, it's fine. You can stay sitting up. It's fine. So we lay like that for like an hour.
You're a boy, so you don't
All
get
of I think
scared.
is Haley's getting up to go pee, and she must really have to go because she is like. Show how I do. You run like so far, and then she climbs onto a chair. Yeah. So use this chair as an example. I'll insert a clip after showing you guys where. You on the floor on the other side, but just stand where you are. So I'm hiding. I'm hyperventilating apparently in the corner on this chair. I'll insert the real one after. I'm like, Haley, go back to sleep. And then she's like, I'm not getting back in that bed until the animals are gone. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
Haley, there's no animals. Yes, there is, Mom. And Sarah's seen now I'm Sarah. No, Sarah, you have to say what you said from over there.
No, sweetheart. Sarah doesn't see the animals too.
So apparently I woke up, I looked like I was playing with the Ouija board. I freaked Sarah right out. I lay back down, I go back to sleep, and then like an hour later I jump out of bed like a crazy person, hop up in the corner, and say I'm not going to bed until the animals are gone.
Oh
And
my
apparently I really thought I saw them, and my mom was like, Haley, there's no animals. Go back to sleep. And I said, yes, there is, Mom, and Sarah sees them too. Sarah, no, sweetie. Sarah does not see the animals too. So yeah, we didn't get much sleep the night before. I was kind of all over the room all night. So we just really needed to catch up on some sleep last night. That is for sure. Guys, so many of you guys have been asking Sarah to do the Ouija board story, and all of our videos have been so long leading up to this point that I figured we would add Sarah into this one. So she's finally going to tell the Ouija board story. Here we go.
I used to do a lot of Ouija boards when I was little, which was so stupid, and nobody really ever told you you shouldn't do Ouija boards. And then it got to the point where like my friends were wanting to do it every weekend. And then it just got to the point where I was so freaked out with them doing it, I would not touch the Ouija board anymore. And they started doing seances along with it, which was super creepy to me. And so the one night where all my friends is a sleepover and they're doing the Ouija board, I'm like, I'm not touching this thing. I'm freaked out.
Oh.
And they're all like, oh, come on. I was like, nope. So I sat in the corner. So there was like 4 or 5 girls. I can't really remember, but I do remember like the 3 that were predominant in the story. And they were all doing the Ouija board. And then all of a sudden, my one friend looks like she's gonna like fall asleep, and then she like wakes up. And she's like, hit the road, Jack. And I was like sitting in the corner. And when I was little, I was told I had a guardian angel named Jack. So I was like,
Way freakier.
this is creepy. And I'm just letting them, I try not to pay attention. I'm like praying in my head, like, I just want to go home. Oh my gosh, please protect me with the white light, because it's what I was always told to do. If there's anything bad around you,
That's true. Listen to this one.
with the white light. So if you're ever in a situation where you're completely scared or you feel like there's something bad around you, just close your eyes, picture yourself with a beautiful white light around you, and at least that's what I do. 'Cause that's what I believe. So all of the girls are playing this, and then like they all start looking at me, and the one girl, and her eyes look so demonic to me at this point, and I was just so creeped out. So I looked over, and she's like, "Hit
Oh
the
my
road, Jack."
gosh.
And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Hit the road." I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And she's like, "What? You think you're better than us? You think your light's so strong? She's like, you don't think it's ever gonna dim?" And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I told her, I said, my light is so strong. You're not going to get to me. And she's like, we'll get to you. Or something like
Yeah,
that.
I
It was
remember
the
you.
creepiest thing. And I was just like,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that story really freaked me out when she told me that, because I remember her telling me that specific detail. And like anything that's like evil or negative hates when you're of light, because they can't get to you, because lightness and like God is always like stronger than darkness. And so like when she told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, Sarah, don't ever let your light dim. Keep that light going.
so just the funny part was, I was literally sitting in the corner at that time, protecting myself with the white light. Right? So for her to say, you think your light's so bright, you think we can't get to you. At the same time, I'm sitting in the corner protecting myself with the white light.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I am done with this.
He
So
protects you
I
all the
stopped
time.
doing it
He even
altogether.
protects you
And
sometimes.
pretty much
You
hanging out
just
with
don't know
everybody
it.
I was hanging out with.
I just noticed I
because
gotta.
they kept wanting
Never
to do
mind,
it every
never mind.
weekend, and it freaked me out so bad to the point I was just like, I can't do
And
this.
he does, first of
Drawing the
all.
negative energy into yourself is never going to let you get ahead. You're always going to be in the same negative
Yeah.
place and doing the same negative things. And if you don't get yourself out and shine your light on the world, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, and like the same thing when we were at the Ottawa jail hostel, we were going up from like looking for the bar. We were on like this mad hunt, and like this group of teenagers came out of like that solitary confinement area that I showed you guys, and they all had Ouija boards. And like they were like, look, if you want real fun, look what we have. And Sarah told them what you said.
You do not play with those.
Literally, the girls thought we were like being parents. Like Sarah goes, "You shouldn't play with that," and I'm like, "Watch my videos.
I'm
You should not play
watching
with
a
that. Won't have regretted it."
thing,
And they're
but
like,
it's
"What
very
are you?"
interesting. She talks about a lot of scary
I
stuff.
just really wanted Sarah to tell
And
you
her
guys that
name is
story. You've
Haley
been
Reed. She's
commenting
really
it on every
pretty.
video, which is awesome. I love when you
I
guys
just-
continue to comment,
yeah,
letting me
very
know what you want to
interesting.
see.
Really
Because
funny.
it makes me have no choice but to
You should
give it to
watch
So
her.
that is Sarah's
But
story.
you wouldn't because all
Mom's never played with a
you
Ouija board
do Fortnite
ever.
videos
She's
and
afraid of everything. Did you guys see her face in that last video? It's
Jesus, don't you?
But anyways, we're gonna get out of this room. We're basically packed up, and we are going to head on to the Screaming Tunnel. So we will see you guys soon. Love you. Guys, we were just about to drive past the Screaming Tunnel, and all of a sudden, Sarah literally turns her neck like the Exorcist and says,
Really?
"Wait." The Screaming Tunnel was right there, and she said she felt her head was pushed.
You
Sarah, tell them.
probably
And it
will.
was just like,
I'll
we were
remind
like,
you.
"Oh, I don't
Please
see it." And I was
do
like,
it.
"Oh, that way." Yeah.
Very funny.
It was so creepy. She goes like this, that way. Like,
Well, we can pull up closer.
guys, we made it.
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go a little closer. Oh my goodness, there
I'm
really are.
glad. Now after that, I'm super glad we didn't.
You guys, there really are houses right on the outside of this tunnel, just like described in my video that I made. It's crazy. We have a
Oh no, that's creepy. Look. Oh, sorry, that's not the screen. That, my friend, is the tunnel. You don't watch Fortnite videos? Okay, well, I just thought you did. That, my friend, is the Screaming Tunnel. You know? Oh, that's creepy. There's a little girl that died there, and she screams when you have a match, and she blows it out when she screams. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, that scared me. He follows me. Who follows you? Who follows you?
I'm really thankful that I wasn't going to light a match, just because I feel very, not afraid, but I do feel the energy of a little kid.
It would have been funny if you did light a match. I would have done it just for fun of it.
I want you guys to let me
Even
know
though
what
it
you
ended up
think,
being
because I would be
scary.
interested in coming here at night, but I'm just not comfortable lighting a match and scaring a kid ghost. Like, that's just not my intentions. I don't like to play games. Told you guys it wasn't real right now. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys want me to come here at night. I will. I don't like to play any sort of game, and I feel like when I start to light matches to bring a ghost on, that's playing a game. And I also kind of feel like it's just cruel. So I don't know what you guys think, but I definitely want to come back here. I have this really weird feeling that I can't shake. Like, I feel like I'm gonna look in this viewfinder and see somebody right there.
Oh my
Well,
god,
you
he's
guys, we are
scaring me.
heading back to my car that we left back there in the very first video. I feel like this trip has just happened so quickly, but it has been like, sorry, I'm like swaying with the camera.
Let's watch this. Fancy vlogs with Gabby.
Everyone else figured it out before the phone service.
Bye, Gabby.
Getting a ride? On your phone.
Ow. My arm. Oh, that's nice now. I love watching. everything. She has fancy clothes, has fancy rooms, 4 houses, and there's a cot. They're all so beautiful. You should see them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're styled. Very beautiful. Oh, that hurt my arms though.
And her best friend Alyssa are on their way. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I
Just did
know.
my hair, makeup,
Yeah.
out everywhere.
She's so beautiful. Just look at her. She looks like Ariana Grande. You know, I'm gonna go eat my soup. Oh, too much information with me. Where'd my dad go? This one. That's what my dad would watch me eat. Oh, where they go? I'm gonna just turn the other way so I can like actually. Oh, this thing watered me. Like it's squirted on. No, not like that. It's just like, oh, it's water just went all on me. Ooh, I'm so cold. Ew. Isn't that funny? God, the one time, it's never happened to me. The one time I actually go live and it just happens to me. How rude. And my carrot fell out. That's too spicy. There's water everywhere. What the? Now it's so quiet. Great. It's great. It's kind of weird. Don't look at me. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. Where did my carrot go? Oh. My God. It's hot. Mm. Too close to me. I can feel my muscle on my freaking leg. Wow. Hi, Mom. Where's Brother? Yes, I do.
I'm going to sleep and see So I won't sit under my rubber plant.
tree. She was still in training for her thing back then.
Haven't lied. And this stuff is like hurting my mouth. You're a napkin. Yeah, it's this. I think it's a PlayStation. I don't know. Oh my god. Bro. I almost passed out. I almost passed out because I was eating something very hot and I'm not supposed to be. I forgot. But now I'm able to beg.
This is the dress I decided to wear. It's like powder yellow and cream. It has some pretty flowers on it. I haven't worn this for a video yet, but I always intended to because it was really vintage. So this is our first stop.
Yeah, hell nice.
All the nightgowns are really clean, and the hats are vintage hats as well, and then the ones she makes.
Just me and my short arms. Look, I'm just eat two apples.
Looks so cute. Yes. Guys, look at this dress.
I have to eat
I
some more
want to go
healthy.
dancing. If that was still a thing. I mean, now the club, I can't wear this that. Show them your slip.
I'm just gonna cover it. It's kind of see-through.
Look at this. It's light
It's
blue
so pretty.
with pink flowers. It's so pretty.
Okay, I feel so much more better. I just need
That
that
sweater
juice
was
out of
made
it.
for you. Look.
I'm wearing the rest of it.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding. I don't.
So cute.
Just not now. Wait.
So cute. I love
Hungry.
the collar. The collar's so cute. I don't know. I live for collars. Oh yeah. And how the sleeves roll. I'm obsessed.
Color on her. Isn't it cute?
That's so pretty on you. You're like Barbie.
Yeah.
So we are in New Home, PA, and we're at I didn't get anything, and we're going to another vintage shop. It was a huge success at the last vintage shop. I'm excited to go more vintage shopping. Excited. This needs to be from my house like now. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. And a canal. Look at the train station down there. So cute. Cutest bakery ever. This is so pretty. I love this. Look at all of us. Is going crazy. This is beautiful. Look at these tables. Ooh. This is so terrifying. This is like Pretty Little Liars. Oh my god. This is actually a weird box.
Oh,
come out with
girl,
that.
no.
What are you doing in my yard? Hey guys. I just put away some of the outfits I got today. It's kind of dark in here. I apologize, but I'll just roughly go through some of the things I got. But we're bringing some of the vintage gowns to the hotel with us, so yeah, they're not going to be featured right here. I'll show you at the hotel, but there's how many things in here that I got today? Oh, just that slip you're wearing, right? Just the slip that Alyssa's going to wear is what I got today. That's in there. But okay, well, this is the parasol M gave me. Look how beautiful it is. And then I got the wedding dress that I tried on because, let's be real, this looks like a princess dress instead. It looks like Cinderella's story. So pretty. I feel like that parasol is so cute in like a photo shoot. Could you? Thank you. Okay, so I just fixed the lighting in here. Thanks to Allie. But the other dress I got was this like ostrich feather trim like dancing dress. It is so cute. And then at Love Saves the Day in New Hope, I got this like vintage dress that looks like Clara from the Nutcracker. I mean, I don't exactly know how to wear it. I think just crosses or something. But it's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's a V. I never bought a teacup before. Yeah. I'm gonna get a bunch of teacups so we can have tea down here. But yeah, now we're off to the hotel. Oh, not to get sweater. Oh, these are the ones I bought today. And then this sweater has a collar. It's so cute. Okay, now off to the suite. Hey guys, so we are in the hotel right now. Freaking out because I didn't know the hotel, but this hotel is extremely haunted. What were the names? She like pulled up the website and she's reading all the names.
Like Mary Frances in the gym.
Yes, they're all the haunted names. Francis Thomas lives in the boiler room. May Yo, who is Lady Francis Ho. She lives in the third floor exercise room and lobby area.
Which is
She
the room where-
drowning things. Mrs. Wrong Landlord, she is in the kitchen restaurant area. And then room with the
It's our champagne. Man, you know what through the people. Hi. We're a little jumpy tonight. You put that in the bedroom? Yeah, those stories. You're so right. What if he was a ghost? Oh, he likes dead. Guys, can we just focus on the Star of Bethlehem? Look at this view. It looks like a dot right now, but I promise it's a view. It's the Star of Bethlehem.
Really?
Star of Bethlehem.
You're lying.
I love that. This is like stalker Twitter. I am just wearing this like light pink dress, and it reminds me of The Sound of Music. So I was like singing.
Then what were you gonna buy?
You are my favorite thing. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel. We look like this. I got in when the soul bites, when the bee stings.
Are you not gonna answer?
I simply remember my. Guys, this wallpaper, like I feel like a Paris little princess. Like, ooh, this nightgown against the wallpaper looks
Exactly.
so
Because
cute.
you were gonna buy anything. I'm not gonna tell you now. You said I can't say really. You're not gonna find out. Fine. You can spend it all whatever you want on Fortnite or anything.
Remember when she's scared? She sings. We're scared.
Yeah, right. It's too late. Whatever. Okay, yeah, just lie to me. Because you lie to me all the time. I don't care. If you love me, you would tell me. And I literally just went there. Or I'll end this live and I'll never talk to you again. Don't talk to me. I'm in this live.
And then she walks up to the window, she hears the Italian music playing.
I won't talk. You even told me that I don't know. That's what you said. No. Because first of all, you won't tell me. Second of all, I said you could use it. I made up my mind. I feel like we're just going.
Everyone else figured it out before the phone started C Street. And Mariah,
I said yes all the time. But now you can't, okay? Can you just be happy
Hey
for
guys, I'm
once?
on my way to the beach with Allie. We're going to Cape May, New Jersey, and we did this last
actually planned to meet up with 3 girls with our internet.
I said you could use it. My God, just be happy for once. I at least said yes. Just use the dang thing. I wonder when we're gonna leave, girlfriend.
So when I became a YouTuber and I had these subscribers who don't know me, who just willingly want to watch me and see my life, like I see them as friends. Like, who wants to do that? Like, thank you. So this is Jessica.
Just use it for
Cameron,
yourself. Oh
yeah,
my God.
and they're opening some presents that I got.
Just not on Fortnite. I'm just letting you know.
Oh wait, that's such a cute picture. Oh my gosh, yes! I know. I'm so excited. Aww. I know, I saw you guys like your wings, so I was planning to do that. This is my first Chanel stuff. Really? Aww. This is so heavily wonderful. I know. Thank you. That I lost at the beach. I want to hug you. Yes, you can hug me. I love you.
No, you're not. Because I didn't say you could use it for other people. And that's just a waste of money because that stuff costs us a lot of money when you could be using your money for something else. And best, it's his own freaking game. He has his own money, he has his own pairs, so he could buy it his own self or she.
I'm giving you guys handouts. Oh my god, Jess, this is my. Yeah, this is one of my roses. I'm wearing this. And little Audrey over here. This is my Audrey Hepburn video. So cute. So happy. It's a lot chillier than last year. I have like that.
Okay, so he could ask his parents.
I'm wearing the same romper I wear at BeautyCon. This green one. It's a Obviously, I have to stop here. It's a fab store. Oh my god. Fragrance blending bar. Can you make your own fragrance? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my god. Allie? I have a surprise for you, Allie. Look what I found.
Okay, so that's his problem.
These are so cute.
Not yours.
They're so cute. So pretty. I don't know what that's doing in a bath store, but it's pretty. Oh my god, these are all soaps. So fun.
You know what, never mind. Just do whatever you want with it.
It's artwork. This makes me so thank you. Oh my gosh. This is gonna sound weird, but when I was little, whenever I'd see like slices of soap at Lush, I'd get hungry for it, even though you can't eat it. Like it just looks tasty, but it's so. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's so interesting. That is so cool. They smell so good. I don't even know what the princess one smells like. What was it supposed to smell like? Like it smelled very like girly and like flowery.
Sweet.
It's really sweet. And the birthday cake one just smells like cake. So we're all at a Christmas shop, and I'm shamelessly
obviously buying more ornaments. And these girls remembered me being in this store last year. If you guys don't remember from my Kate May vlog, I was shopping for Christmas ornaments in July. I am like worse now because it's June.
Sure, I guess. I meant to say, sure. I guess. To be nice.
You're about to go ghost hunt. Yes. So she died in between the buildings? Right there? Oh. The sound that's making is creeping me out.
I mean, I was,
Oh, we're all
but
we're all
then
twins, by the way.
Angelique's mom
Yeah,
wouldn't get you anything. I'm like, because I could only get one thing, and that was it. And I got a drink, but I really didn't. I was just thirsty, that's why. And like, I could have got something, but I'll get you something today. First of all, what do you want?
Ghost hunting. Come out wherever you are. They say this room's haunted too? This is the one you're talking about?
This is one of the rooms that has a lot of activity. But things will get misplaced, people's belongings, like their razors and stuff, they'll like blame each other for moving stuff around.
That's so creepy.
And then in the next room, there was actually an apparition seen by one of the employees.
Is this the one that someone felt someone on their feet?
No, that's and it was I'll show you the room.
Which is the one with the most activity?
I would say probably 26.
That.
This room, it used to have like a really big wicker chair, like a big baggie, and one of the front desk staff came up here to like get the room ready, like turn on all the lights and everything. And he walked in and he like seen a woman in a Victorian dress with like the button up collar and velvet. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
There's a ghost. Please say something. Say something. Away. What else? What else do you got? A wife? My dad was in Gettysburg with my brother and they were on the battlefield and it said blood. Yeah.
You are too? Oh, no,
Then it was with the staff. And then I was on Dad. No! No! Guys, just so you know who's watching this vlog, that's an inside joke. Dad? That's really weird. Oh my god! What else? What else? Wait, that's so weird. If there is a ghost, please show yourself.
I'm kidding.
If there is a ghost,
upside down.
This is a pretty room.
Is there anybody in here? Say something. Come on, we're friends.
I'm not scared.
So now it's saying, wait, Allie, stand up. Maybe it's sensing your body.
Oh, shoot.
Voyage? What does that mean? Oh my god. Bow? Okay.
Anything that comes in threes, it's not good. So it's like demonic. Like three knocks.
I'm scared.
It's like
The wind is really scaring me.
Holy Trinity.
Oh my god. It says there's a ghost next to me, and I was basically saying maybe this room's not haunted, and maybe it's just the other rooms that are haunted, and it said possibly. It said possibly. Are you serious? So there is a ghost in here. Seldom. What does that mean? Very little?
Very little, yeah.
Very little ghost in here. But there is one in here because he's actually talking to me. Hi guys, so we are all in our nightgown. And we're ready to have our sleepover. Oh, look at my princesses. And Princess M. First time I'm wearing a bow since maybe 2013. Thanks to Cam. She let me her bow. I miss wearing bows. I feel like I put a bow in because I want to be like Wendy in this. This is my Wendy.
How do I watch weird stuff? You
Yeah.
watch
You guys know my
weird
special
stuff.
Wendy.
Remember what I was
We're about
what
to
I
take
said?
So we basically pulled an all-nighter. It's like getting light out. And I literally didn't even try to pull an all-nighter. We're just all kind of freaked out from the ghost hunting, and like we were staying up all night talking. I feel bad because like Al was sleeping and Em has woken up maybe like 500 times. It feels terrible. But we were all too freaked out to like go all the way across the building to their room. And like, especially since that lady was like, oh yeah, there is a ghost story with their room. And I'm like, gosh. Hey guys, so I got back from Cape May yesterday, and I would have vlogged, but we all decided to go to the beach and have it be a little more personal on day 2. And
You watch
when I came home, as soon as I got home, I crashed because we stayed up till like 6 a.m. Like, we did like an all-nighter pretty much. It was so fun. I haven't done an all-nighter in forever. And then today, I went to the dentist, and my dad fixed my teeth for me. See? He fixed my upper teeth. And now I'm actually going to smile with my teeth and not just result in a duck face. I received a package in the mail when I got home. And, well, I didn't expect it to come so soon. I thought it was going to come in later since the company's in China. I just want to show you guys what I got since you guys are always interested and you like to see what I got. So, I'm going to show you guys. So, the first thing I got is this top, and it is so cute. It crosses over and around, and it has a matching bottom with it. It is so cute for like summer or the beach or going out to dinner. The material is very thin, so it's very flowy, and it's nice for like a hot day. The next thing I got was this knit white top, and I don't own any knit tops, but Nikki does, so I kind of copied her on that one, and it's really cute to not wear a bra with it, I feel like. Don't judge me. And I also got this maxi skirt, which desperately needs to be ironed, but I just went ahead and made this haul anyway without ironing it because I just really want to get this vlog up. I just love the pastel colors on the maxi skirt. I feel like it's very beachy and it's a very thin material, like I said about the other outfits. So these are very good like vacation outfits. The next thing I got is this adorable crop top, and I see a lot of people wearing tie-up style things, and I'm obsessing with this fad right now because it's just very like bohemian and just very like casual and like carefree girl next door kind of look. So I love wearing these kind of tops with any like bummy bottoms. I love how these look with denim. I feel like with denim, it looks like a little Abercrombie and Fitch model kind of look. So I really like that. And I feel like ever since I dyed my hair blonde, I've been like loving like the little Abercrombie style. The next thing I bought is this white tulle skirt. And I have owned a tulle skirt previously, but it didn't fit me well, especially in the waist. This one's just so cute and just so well made. You're not a girly girl if you don't own a tulle skirt. So then I got this light pink embroidered crop top, which is sheer. So I like wearing bralettes under stuff like this. It's just so cute and so ready for the beach. And then I got this unif shirt that zippers up. And you see a lot of the unif shirts sold for very expensive on a lot of different sites. And on Zaful, this was so much cheaper than those other sites. Like this was such a good deal. And it's so cute. It's kind of like surfer looking, I feel like. It looks like a wetsuit, but it's a shirt. And it's not even wetsuit material. It's like a sweater material. And I just love the cut. And last but not least, Tomboy Side Gabby is coming out. I mean, I'm very girly, but when I dress bummy, I have like this tomboy style. It's kind of funny. And they look like Adidas sweatpants, but they're not. And they're so cute. They're these joggers. And they're really tight around the ankle. And I got this jersey looking shirt. And this just looks like my street look style. So I feel like that outfit goes hand in hand so well. All right, well, that was my haul. I can't wait to do more with you guys. This trip was so amazing. Like I've had so much fun. Like I miss it. Like I genuinely miss Kate May and the girl.
Yay.
Hi loves, it's Haley Reese, and for today's video, as promised, I am joined by my beautiful grandmother who is going to share some of the experiences through her eyes. But before we get into this video, I just want to say, if you are new to my channel and this is the first video that you are ever seeing of mine, I would really appreciate it that if you do enjoy my videos, you go ahead and click that subscribe button. I post a ton of videos and I don't want you to miss when I upload, so please do that.
The thumbs up.
Say that at the end.
Oh, sorry.
For those of you who aren't new to my channel and you have seen previous videos of mine, you know that I mention a ton of times that my grandma's house that I grew up in as a child was haunted, and that my grandma has experienced not only angels, but ghosts, spirits, gnomes, fairies, basically anything and everything to do with the other side. So I thought that since she's such a star of so many stories, that it would be really cool if she would join us and kind of give us a background of the house and kind of validate that everything I say is completely true. So let's start with that, Grandma. Like, is it true, everything that I say on my channel?
Absolutely.
That house was haunted. It had so much activity and the vortex and all that jazz.
I don't like to call it haunted. It was visited.
It was visited. Okay, so there you heard it here first, guys. The house was visited. Where do I want to start? Let's kind of start back with where the psychic told you about the vortex and like how you knew ahead of time that it was haunted. Go ahead.
All right. Well, when the children were in school and I was home all by myself, my husband used to call me. He'd call me at least twice a day just to talk. So when he was at work. So one day he called me in the morning and we talked for a little bit and I hung up. And my next door neighbor came over about 3 o'clock and she said, Barry called and your phone's off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
So I searched all over it. The phone was fine. I went downstairs. It was off the hook and laying on the couch.
And you were the other one home.
I was the only one home and I wasn't even downstairs that day.
Wow. So that's how you knew like that.
And when I would be alone upstairs, I'd hear furniture moving around downstairs.
But when you went downstairs, was the
Nothing.
furniture moved?
No.
So you would just hear it, but you wouldn't actually see it.
Actually.
Oh my goodness. So then tell them, like, because I wasn't there. I try to, like, recreate the stories as realistic and, like, not realistic, what's the wording? As, like, true to your story as possible. And then, like, kind of explain it to them. But then I laugh because I was never actually there to, like, tell the story. So why don't you tell them, like, what the psychic told you?
All right. I was having a psychic party because I very much believe in psychics because I have a bit of it myself.
You're so cute. No,
Thank
you're just cute.
but it's true. So anyway, I had a psychic party, and as soon as she came in the door, she said, "There's something downstairs. Can I go down there?" I said, "Sure, go ahead." Well, she went downstairs, and she was looking around. She went into the laundry room, and she said, "Oh my God, you have a vortex."
Mm-hmm. Did she explain to you like what that vortex was?
She just said it's a portal to other dimensions.
Oh, because someone asked me in one of my comments, they asked me why she didn't close it. Did you not want her to, or did she not know how, or was it not that you
I
just
never even thought to ask her to close it.
you just
Why
left
would I?
it you just left it open?
Hmm.
So then did she say anything else, or was that basically it?
That was basically it. She felt energies in the house, but she didn't feel anything evil.
Oh, okay. That's good then. So I told them in a previous video, I'll link it down below if any of you haven't seen it, about the gnomes and the fairies and how we all tried to tell you to open your eyes and you couldn't open your eyes. So can you kind of tell them like about that and then explain like why you think that was?
Well, all I know is Kelly was just little and he was laying in bed with me because he kept seeing things.
Mhm.
So he was shaking me, Mom, wake up, they're here. And I'm wide awake. I know I'm wide awake, but I cannot open my eyes. I'm fighting to open my eyes.
And you couldn't.
And I couldn't. And when I finally managed to get them open, I got such a dirty look from them. They're gone.
He glared at you?
Well, he was upset. He wanted me to see them.
I howling across.
But I think that I wasn't meant to see them.
Yeah, they probably didn't want you to see that.
But I mean, I've seen angels.
Oh yeah, tell them about that.
Well, I was only like 4 years old. And when I got up in the morning, I went to the breakfast table and I was telling my mom and dad about this lady that was at the end of the bed. And I said she was all in white, she had wings, and she was holding a red rose in her hand.
Oh, and that's
And just after I finished telling them that, they got a phone call that my grandfather died.
Oh my god.
And when they went to the funeral, because kids didn't go back then,
Mhm.
the grandpa was holding a red rose, one single red rose.
So you're like, isn't that so crazy? That's so wild. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I've always
I'm
believed.
scared to see someone
And my
in
mom
bed.
always swore that when I was a child, if I started to talk about somebody, she'd immediately put more food on because she knew they were coming.
That's so wild. So I did a video, and I will link this one down below as well. My sister was saved by an angel, and in that video I mentioned how my grandma had spoken to the angels. So why don't you tell them the story of Julia quickly?
Julia was having problems breathing, and I was in the room when they all rushed around her to resuscitate her, and they were taking her to Hamilton. Well, I was really stressed. I went down to have a
That's
smoke,
creepy. I see brains
and I'm
in my
sitting on
door.
the bench. I mean, I probably had a few
Scared me
tears in
like
my
that.
eyes, I'm
I'd
sure I
really
did.
scared and
But I
see
never,
someone
ever
door.
pray out loud,
It's like
because when I pray, it's
by
between me and
the
God,
big
Yeah.
light right there.
only me and God.
That you're able to
And
turn
I
off
was
and
sitting there
on.
for a
And
while,
you
and these
can
two
literally
women
see
came
someone
and sat
looking
on
at
either
you.
side
It's
of me,
really creepy.
and they looked at me and they said, "Don't be afraid, she's going to be all right."
No, I still do. I've seen them since I was little.
Then
Oh,
they walked away, and I went to turn around to see
and then I
and they
used
were
to sleep
gone.
in my pants room. I would
I
see someone
truly
standing
believe
at the edge of my bed.
they were angels answering for God.
Probably. I believe that too, but I wanted you to tell them this story because
Now you want me to tell you?
how when you tell those types of stories, it's like the nicest thing. And they're like, I wish I could come and tell a story.
What I was
So, there
saying
you go.
was,
Why don't you tell them like a little
I
bit
used to,
about, like,
I
what was
still
like
see
a kid
people
or
standing right there, right there by the door, and they were like looking straight at me, and I still see them to this day. Ever since I first moved into this room, which was I was 5 or something. I was ready,
At the age of
and then no, I wasn't 5. I think it was 4.
your
I
very
don't know.
first word,
I know I used to see people there, and I still do.
and it was
When I used to sleep in my parents' room, like before I moved
nobody's
into
gonna
this
believe
room,
me, but
I
swear
used to
to
see
God,
people
it's the
standing
truth.
at the edge of
You're
my
sitting
bed,
on the
literally
couch,
looking
you're
straight at me,
standing
but
up
they
on
were
the
like
couch, and you're looking
holding
out the window,
onto
and you're
like
frowning at
the
touching the
railing
steps on the
of
window.
my bed, and they
the
were
big
just like
said,
on their knees
"That's
looking straight at me, and I was like
condensation."
creeped out.
Repeated
Get
condensation
creepy, but I felt like I was just seeing stuff.
Guys,
But
okay,
I know I
one
was.
thing I'm gonna tell you
I was
that's
just
really
like,
funny
you're
is
seeing
when they
stuff.
tell me all these stories, like how I was potty trained at
I know it's
10
hard
months,
to
I was
see
potty
something.
trained and all this stuff. And that's actually a true story
That
because when I
was
go to the doctor's
creepy.
office, if there's nurses or doctors that were like there when I was little, they always tell me that I was the kid who was potty
Never in
trained.
my life. I
But
know
I
that
always
is
laugh
never
because I
happened
feel like you
again.
guys probably
I hope
thought
it doesn't.
that you had like a baby genius
That
on
was
your hands
creepy.
when I
That's
was
like
just
Dr. Russell. Dr. Russell.
Oh, you know this lady's voice sounds like really creepy, but she's an old lady, so. Very interesting story, though. Since you told me.
She months old. She could talk and
I
say.
can't hear them now.
I took her to the grocery store and she's in the cart. She's a tiny little 18-month-old. And a lady said to me, "Oh, she's so cute. How old is she?" I said, oh, you
know,
said
right?
I'm 18 months. Woman looked at me and said, I don't think so, honey. I said, yes, she is.
And her teeth
That
are
is
so,
so
like,
And before you were 2
older
years old,
looking
Mhm.
and- I don't know.
you would
I'm
tell
hoping
us
that
about
it's
how
gonna
you
be
remembered
good.
being in
She's a
heaven.
sweet lady.
Yeah, tell them. Oh my god, I wanted to tell them about.
I meant to say she's a sweet lady if you didn't hear that.
She remembered being in heaven and sitting and looking down and choosing her mother. That's not special. What is?
Can't hear you. I said she's a really sweet lady. God.
I don't- She's about 2. Again, this crook. She says to me, she's frowning like crazy. She did a lot of frowning when she was thinking. And she's frowning at me, and then finally she said, Grandma, why did the doctor do that to me? I said, do what, honey? He went, and all the bright lights, why? First of all, he pulled me, and then he went,
And I said it all the bright lights.
and all the bright lights. You remembered being born. You were a cesarean, they had to pull you out,
Yeah, and then they do that.
and then they clean out your mouth.
And I didn't like them for that.
Well, you just wanted an explanation. The frown said it all.
You're so cute. Honestly, guys, I've been really contemplating like making a video for them on all of the times that I did.
Unusual thing.
Of all the times that I had all these psychic encounters and I would
Do
see
you
things and
now?
tell you guys things and whatever else. And I was thinking about making a video on it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that video. But I was gonna tell them about the time that when I was driving with Mom, I was going up the street and it was my dad in the front seat, in the driver's seat, and my mom was in the front seat, and I was maybe 2, and I was kicking my legs, looking out the window, and I passed by a cemetery, and I had never known what a cemetery was or anything of the sorts. And I turned to my mom and I said, Mama, and she's like, yes, baby. And I said, what you doing laying in the ground? And then Mom got all scared because she thought that she was dead. And then Dad's like, I'm rich. And then Mom's like, I'm dead. And then my dad thought he was rich because he thought he had a baby psychic who could see into the ground. Inheritance?
He thought that he was getting the
Inheritance.
insurance policy.
Oh, wow. This whole time I thought this was a nice story. He thought he was going to be rich because I was psychic. No, he thought he was getting the life insurance policy. Random road.
Can I tell about you walking around the block, hugging all the trees?
Yeah, tell them. Tell them all about it, girl.
It used to take us over an hour, either her grandpa or me, when we take her for a walk around the block, because it was a very tree-lined street. The whole block was. She had to hug and every tree and tell them how much she loved them. I swear I used to think when she was little that she was reincarnated from the fairy realm.
Why would
Maybe I was. Maybe that's another reason why I was friends with so many of the fairies at the house, because that would make sense if I was one of the fairies. So I'm very in touch with nature, and I'm very much a humanitarian in a lot of ways, for the people, for the animals, for the babies.
For the people who have not.
Have not? What does that mean?
Well, you were always trying to gather stuff for the people who have not.
Oh, people who didn't have things.
Yes,
Aw.
always.
Yeah.
And you were only little, maybe 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I was being. I think I'm gonna do a video on reincarnation and the different realms and the
We
different
should
dimensions.
go and to a hypnotist and get
A reading.
a regression.
Oh, that would be cool. Maybe I could bring them along and film it and have someone do a past life regression. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that too. Look at me coming up with video ideas on the spot. So I asked you guys on Twitter. If you don't follow me on there, I think it's a really good place for you guys to kind of connect with me and be able to answer some Q&A questions. Some of the questions that you guys might have for my grandma. So I'm going to ask you a few of them and then you can answer them for them. Okay. So the first question is, what's been the best experience in your life?
Marrying your grandpa.
Oh, that's so nice. That's my favorite experience you've had too. The next one is, what's the first experience you had in the paranormal world and how did you feel about it?
That would be when you first.
Hi, my angels. It's Haley Reese, and
you guys have literally been asking me ever since you were first on my channel when you were gonna come back. They ask me like every single day, like, are you gonna do a video with Grams? We have so many questions. So finally today, Grams has agreed. Well, actually, this is the second time she's agreed because last time we filmed, it was like the ghosts were going crazy behind her. It was so out of focus. But she has agreed to talk about a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking me to ask her and just talk more about our haunted house and all of her paranormal experiences. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Do you have anything you want to say to them before we start?
I love you guys.
You read all their comments,
I
right?
do.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Wait, why do you want to name that? Okay. Yeah. Me. And
Red Rose.
I don't know how to play that. Yes, you can name
I
me.
just got finished telling my parents, and they got a phone call that my grandfather died. So when we went to the funeral,
This is the craziest part.
he was laying in the casket with
Nice
one
to
red
meet her.
rose in his hand.
Isn't that unbelievable? I think that's so beautiful. Do you definitely think that your first paranormal experience was with an angel?
Yes.
Do you feel like angels have kind of gravitated towards you throughout your life, or do you think it's just the paranormal in general?
Angels have definitely gravitated towards me. I know that we never went to churches, young children.
Yeah.
But I always felt connected to God.
Have you had any other experience with angels besides your first one and the time that Julia was born and they told you she was going to be okay? Have you had any other encounters where you think you encountered an angel? Or were those the two like main in this world ones?
I was at the mall one time. In this world.
There we go.
I said, of course, and I went way out of my way to drive her home. But there's a saying about
That God puts like angels in your path in disguise to see if you would treat no crying. Ace loves my grandma. He like wants her attention all the time. It's so sweet. I remember hearing once that God will put angels in disguise to test and see if when you're being tested without recognizing, what would you do? Because obviously if a real angel came to us, we would all do what we thought was right. But
That's
what
right.
do you do day to day? So you think that that was maybe an angel?
I do. Never ever saw her again at the mall, and I used to be there all the time.
Wow.
But she was really old. Just out of the blue, she came over and asked if I'd give her a ride home. And of course, I would have done that anyway. But I do believe that.
No, we can't squeak toys.
Oh, you're no fun.
So yeah, so you think that was the only other time that you really like in this dimension experienced an angel besides with
In physical form.
So I had told in my Ouija board gone wrong video the story of you and Grandpa where the Ouija board essentially scared Grandpa because it knew. Can you just tell them the story?
I can. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law and I were in the kitchen, and we were playing with the Ouija board. I used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
I never had bad experiences.
really.
Yeah.
So do you think, just not to interrupt you, but out of curiosity, I've always like warned against the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Just because, especially if you're not in control of your
Yes,
vibrations, if you're not in
absolutely.
control of what's surrounding you, you could definitely contact something evil. And I have mentioned that you could contact great things, but that one time that the wrong thing comes through is terrifying.
Yes.
So do you think that the reason that you only had positive experiences with the Ouija board is because you have such a white light about you and you're such a positive and high vibrational being?
Very spiritual, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and tell the story.
Okay. So the Ouija board said it was Barry's uncle. So we're playing it and we're, laughing and all this stuff. And Barry came in from outside. He was always making fun of things like that. And he says, okay, if you're so smart, how many screws do I have in my pocket? I told him exactly how many screws were in his pocket. Totally freaked him out. And then it was time to drive his mother and his sister home.
Yeah.
So when we went to say goodbye, the Ouija board said, "Barry, go, Candy, stay."
Did he get just so freaked out?
Oh, he got really freaked out. He made me get the kids up out of bed and go with him. He wasn't leaving me alone with that.
The kids were sleeping and he made you wake them up and he's like, no, Candy's not staying. That is so incredible.
I know.
That's crazy.
But you know, he had a lot of intuition too.
I was just gonna say, like, my grandpa, he never really talked too much about it. He never like said anything against it. He just like we would talk about fairies in the garden and this and that, and he would play along with the kids and giggle about it. Like he never really was like, yeah, there's fairies in the garden. Like sometimes I wondered if he thought that we were a little woo-hoo.
I don't think so. I know that the time he was coming to pick me up in Barrie,
Yeah.
I was down there with the kids visiting my family, and he was supposed to bring your mother
Yeah.
and Andy.
Right.
That's my grandchild. Yes, your mother was pregnant with you.
Yeah.
And just as he was getting ready to leave, he turned to your mother and said, "You can't come."
Yeah.
And he left the two of them back there and went himself.
Yeah.
Well, he hydroplaned on 401
Wow.
and totally demolished the whole passenger side of the car.
So mom would have died, and I would have died, and Andrew, who knows what side he would have been sitting on.
That's right.
Wow. And he knew, like, he just had a feeling.
He had a feeling that, like me, he always went with the ceilings.
Yeah. Can you tell them the story, just because I told it briefly, but it always sounds nicer coming from you, about when Grandpa was about to pass away and he floated through the floors?
Okay, it was before he passed away. He had the surgery to remove the 2 cancers.
Yeah.
And when I went in to see him when he was in recovery, he was trying to tell me something, and it took him over half an hour to say it because he kept choking up,
Like crying.
trying not to cry.
Oh.
And he said he was laying in the bed and he started to float up. He went through this floor, he went through this floor, and he knew exactly how many floors of the hospital.
We're from the operating room.
And then he said he went through the roof and he floated right up into the universe. And he said there was a big, huge white light surrounding him.
not
And he
sad.
was in there for a while and then he floated back down. And when he got back to the bed, he was afraid to open his eyes because he thought he had died.
Because people make me.
But
But
that was a year before he passed away, and I think he made an agreement just like I did a couple weeks ago.
Basically, my grandma believes and my grandpa believed that he had went up and God had granted him an extra year or some extra time to be with his family and to be with all of us because he wasn't ready to go yet. But here's where it gets crazy. I forgot about this.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness we refilmed.
yeah.
We would have told this story. Okay, you guys, I'm going to preface this by saying my mom calls me one morning and says, "Did you hear what happened to Grandma?" And I'm like, "What do you mean what happened to Grandma? Like, I thought something physically happened to you." And she's like, "Grandma almost died."
Oh my gosh.
You know, and I
Look at that. Aww. What the? Oh, that was much smaller. How do I understand?
She struggles with, sorry, it's not one thing to make their own assumptions as to why. She struggles really badly with really bad arthritis, and she also has an aneurysm in her stomach. And so it makes her feel really bloated and swollen, and sometimes her stomach gets really bad indigestion, and her muscles hurt.
And the back is out.
Yeah, so like she'll deal
That's
with,
what happens when you're a little person. You always overdo everything just to prove that you can.
and you know, now I don't live with me to reach the high up things.
I
So you have
know.
to climb on the
Climb on the
chairs. When I lived with her, she loved it because she used to climb on the counters, but then she just asked me because I'm so tall. But so she goes through these spans where she's in a lot of pain. But this span, she said she felt very weak as well.
Yes, I did. And I went to lay down. And I always check the time when I lay down because I set my phone for like an hour or whatever. I went to lay down and I laid down and I could literally feel every drop of energy just draining out of me.
Yeah.
And then the wall on the bedroom turned into a huge white door, and the door opened and it was just nothing but a bright white light. And a voice said to me, "You can come through, no, it said come through and you'll feel no more pain or loneliness. And if you stay, then you're gonna have to live with it. So immediately I said, I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. And just then, there's a loud knock on my door.
Yeah, this is where it's crazy.
Yeah. So I got up, and I'd only been in the bed less than 10 minutes. I got up, opened the door, and there was no one there. There was no one in the house but me.
Nobody was home. So it's like that knock was bringing you back to the physical realm, to reality. Like that gives me chills. Like
I know.
it's so someone who's very spiritual once told me that we are granted 3 paths in our lives where we can choose to stay or we can choose to go. And some people leave the earth on the first of the 3, some people make it to the 3rd. And this spiritual person told me that one of my 3 was my own. And that if I had given in to the weakness, if I had given in, I would have died. And I knew that because the doctor said that. But to hear it was crazy. That was probably one of your 3, where it's like, we're going to give you the opportunity to not give up, but to come into no pain, back to grandpa, all of that. And you chose to say, thank goodness. I would have been so sad. That would be so unexpected.
I know.
Like, I would not have seen that coming.
No,
That's wild.
but definitely, like, it wasn't even, I know it wasn't a dream because it wasn't even 10 minutes, in fact, less than that. And there was no one in the house, and that was a loud knock.
Yeah, that's crazy. But also, the house that she lives in, I lived with her before I lived in my condo. So there's a lot of like spirits in that house. Not even anything negative, but there's a lot of activity that goes on in that house. It's so funny how like vacant this condo is. I need content. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But I wouldn't be surprised if one of the really sweet energies in that house was like bringing you back to reality. So do you feel as though God was giving you another chance, or do you think He was also showing you that you could leave at any time and so to appreciate each day? Like, what's the lesson or the overall message?
I feel that he was telling me I just have to deal with pain,
Yeah,
you know.
and that when it's over, you're not going to live with pain forever. You know what I mean? Like what we go through here in this physical dimension isn't forever. Our soul's eternal. So He's probably just reminding you that, like, yeah, there's a struggle now. It's like, but when you come back, there's no pain, there's no loneliness, there's no suffering, which is
That door was the size of the wall. It was a huge white door.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, and it was just as clear as could be.
It's so like reassuring to know that the white light exists and
Oh,
like
yes.
to go into it. Like I don't know, I just think that's so unbelievable. But like we believe in the unbelievable. So who was your favorite spirit in the haunted house?
I mean, nice
I like
potato.
the old man.
We didn't like him very much.
I know, but he kept these under control.
Yeah, like anytime I was scared to go in the laundry room. I remember one time, I never even told this before. Maybe I did. We were throwing like tennis balls, like rolling them in like these little balls. I didn't even know if they're tennis balls, and they would like roll back out. And then we would roll it back in, and it would roll back out. And it was because it didn't want us to come in the flipping laundry room. And I remember Brandon would say, "Throw it in and get it washed, and then go in after it," because like he saw the grumpy old man more than any of us.
Yeah, because he would go in the laundry room and it was kind of, we had tools and stuff in there.
Yeah, it was dangerous, but
Yeah.
he would he saw it more often, so he wanted us all to be as scared as him. And he'd say, "Get the ball launched and go in after it." But the ball would always roll back out. And I was
And
like,
that's
"I'm not going
because
in."
the laundry room runs this way into the,
Oh, the little drainage thing in case
Yeah.
it were to flood. That is strange. Now that I think about it, that's way more paranormal than I even thought. Shoot. Yeah, I think my favorite was the woman in white, for sure.
and your children that you would teach.
Yeah, they were troublemakers. It's so funny because people probably think we're so crazy. They're probably like, "Oh, Haley comes from a family of crazy."
Yeah, she does.
But why do you think that there were so many mythical creatures as well as spirits and angels? Do you think it was due to the vortex or due to that it was such a high energy spot, maybe they were just attracted to the area?
The vortex could have had something to do with it, but I truly believe it was just that we were open,
Yeah,
and willing, and
and we weren't like closed-minded. We were
Yes.
very. So that leads me into a question that I get asked all the time, and I know you're excited to answer this because we've talked about it before. And that is, do you think that our ancestors were involved in any sort of magic or any sort of like practice in that sense, and that's why we're so receptive and open to everything?
yes.
She's been wanting to tell you guys this for the longest time,
Yes.
so
Go
My
take it away.
My grandmother was Native Indian. She was from the Micmac tribe. And
Little means
if you look in the Canadian Encyclopedia on Google, Canadian Encyclopedia, and read up on the Micmacs, you will discover that they were sorcerers and sorceresses. And that's what they were known for.
What kind of sorcery did they?
The women were mostly healers,
Oh, I love that.
yes. And the men were like, they used it for hunting or for war.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy because people will say, oh, any magic is of the devil. But the problem, or the blessing, but also the problem with magic is there's no good magic and there's no bad magic.
No, there
There's just simply magic. And it's in the hands of the beholder how they choose to use it. So like I find like I really believe in like the magic of healing and the magic of
Oh, definitely.
therapeutic touch and the magic of like, you know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
auras and all of that. Like I believe in that. So the fact you say that they were healers, like I could see that being passed down because
It was.
my grandma used to do, not that she used to, but now she's in a lot of pain. So you have to be really like not in pain, but it's not good. I don't think to
No,
be
it
therapeutic
is.
touch when you're in pain because you might accidentally get put on someone else. But she used to do therapeutic touch, which was where she could feel with her hands heat source from where the pain was. And
Without touching.
yeah, like this, like far, and be able to pull out like any of the pain. And you taught me to do it, and I actually got really, really, really good at it.
And it can heal.
Yeah, and it heals. And like there are people across the world who will even try to heal terminal illnesses using
Nurses, a lot of nurses do it.
Yeah, and so I think that you probably got that gift and that drive to do that probably from our ancestors. And I've always felt like the urge to heal people. So I have like two more questions for you. The first one is, which of any of your grandchildren or children do you think was the most afraid of an experience in the haunted house?
Definitely, Brandon.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Which is funny because he's the son of the uncle who doesn't believe in the unbelievable. So it's funny because his own son was experiencing all of these things. He was really scared of the man in the laundry room. He would run up those stairs and like fall to the floor and like take 10 minutes to catch his breath, but he never learned his lesson. He kept going in the laundry room. So of course the man was getting angrier. Did you ever think that I was afraid, or did you think that I was just?
You were never afraid.
I would talk with them.
Yeah, you were.
When I just moved here and you could hear me. That's what someone else would do, not me. Who are you? Oh shoot, that scared me. Who are you? First of all, so don't be talking like you know who I am, like you don't know who I am. Like, who are you? First of all, like a pro gamer, whatever the frick you say. Grammar, what the frick? Ask me, dude. Just like, fuck. Fucking. YouTube is free if you live. Live everyone.
And for today's video, I'm sure you've already read the
Everyone
title.
can.
Mama Reese and I are going to spending a night in a haunted motel.
It's
We literally just
free.
arrived here. We are exhausted. Currently,
Can't
we are in New Jersey. And it's been a
Everyone
long
is
day of
watching.
work and travel. So,
I can tell if everyone's watching. There's only 4 people looking. Done. Freaking stupid.
And
Like,
what we're doing here very shortly, but before that,
HP. Problem with that.
I'm gonna take a nap and Mama Reese is gonna take a nap because we're exhausted and you really shouldn't go ghost hunting.
Like, no, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just asking, like, who are you, first of all? Are you just a gamer? Like,
Ready to take a nap?
that's all I need to
Then
know.
when you see me next, I will let you guys know the history of this motel, the history of this room, and what we're doing here tonight. Okay, you guys, so let me brief you a little bit on exactly what this motel is, why I chose to come in during a night in what could potentially be a very, very so I actually read about this motel on a not a secret ghost forum.
If you bored, why not video chat with your boyfriends? My boyfriends, I only have one, so shut up.
And I found out that this is a motel, when a lot of people stay here, they will encounter some angry or very dark and eerie spirits. Because
Hey, who the hell do you think you are to call me like that? Like, no, you know what? Just don't even try, like, watching my videos again, you freaking stalker.